let's go ahead and do our mock draft. So how this is going to work is Ethan and I are going to go back and forth, but picking between the first through fifth picks of this NFL draft. Ethan, do you want to get us started? You want to kick us off, or would you like me to go first?
I can get us kicked off.
All right, bet. So Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. First overall pick for the second straight year. Who do they go after?
I genuinely do think I agree with some of the buzz that's been coming around recently. So I think they're going to take Travon Walker, DN from Georgia. Granted, I know he isn't the most, he hasn't had the most illustrious career, but I think they're going to take a bet on his upside.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you for a long time. Those of you who've been looking at my past mock drafts, I've still been banging the drum on Aiden Hutchinson going first overall. But I think that, when you look at Travon Walker, just the athleticism is there, the excitement is there. When you see him, he's like that mold of clay that you can turn into possibly a superstar. And truthfully, if you look at the Jags pass rush, really outside of Josh Allen, it's not there. So they definitely need to upgrade that position. But all right, let's go ahead and move on to the second overall pick, which is held by the Detroit Lions. Now, this is where I see defensive end Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan going. One of the most infamous things I think I've ever heard a coach say was he wants his team to bite off other teams' kneecaps. He wants an aggressive team. And in that, Aiden Hutchinson is still in the state. Aiden Hutchinson will fit perfectly with what the Lions are trying to do defensively, the team that Dan Campbell is trying to put together. I think that it just makes too much sense not to happen.
Yeah, I'm also in agreement with you with Aiden Hutchinson. He's a native son of Michigan. He went to Michigan, and he's the type of player that you can build your franchise around. So I definitely see him going number 2.
All right, third overall pick, the Houston Texans. They could really go just about anywhere, but what do you think it all ends up?
I think they're going to go old tackle Icky. I cannot pronounce his name.
Ekwonu.
I think they feel like they might have found their quarterback of the future in Davis Mills. So why not protect him and get him a good old lineman?
Yep, you and I are going 3 for 3 right now. I also have Ike Ekwonu being the selection here. You mentioned it right on the head. It seems like Lovie Smith and co. are really invested in Davis Mills and want to make sure that he has all the opportunities that they can give him to succeed. Not to mention Laramie Tunsil on that left tackle could possibly be on his way out soon. Ike Ekwonu, for the time being, could play right tackle, maybe even move into guard, and then eventually be Tunsil's successor. All right, fourth overall pick, the New York Jets. In my mock, I have them taking cornerback Ahmad Sauce Gardner out of Cincinnati. Looking at the wide receivers that the AFC East has, something that for years really wasn't that big of a deal. But look at it now. You have to deal with Tyreek Hill in Miami, Stephon Diggs in Buffalo. I even feel like Devontae Parker could probably do some things in New England. And the Jets, while their cornerbacks that they have, they just signed DJ Reed, who's solid. Michael Carter was all right. Bryce Hall was solid. They don't have a legitimate number one corner. You bring in Ahmad Sauce Gardner, and I think you take care of that problem.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with Sauce Gardner. The Jets, they're in search of an identity, and I think they have some pieces on defense that could state their identity as a defensive team. So why not add to them bringing in a potential elite cornerback?
Most def. All right, last one. Number 5. We got the New York Giants, another team that could go in quite a few directions. What do you think happens here?
I think they're going to take old tackle Evan Neal from Alabama. We all know that the Giants have quarterback issues, but this isn't the deepest draft for quarterbacks. So I think why not get an O-lineman and maybe improve that O-line too. Once you do feel like you potentially got the quarterback of your future, you can go ahead and start to protect him.
Yep. Once again, you and I are 5 for 5. I also have Evan Neal. As you mentioned, I'm not the biggest Daniel Jones supporter. I honestly think that this will be the last year that he starts for the Giants. But because there's not that many other options right now at his position to replace him, you might as well help the offense out, get him some offensive linemen who can help protect him. Andrew Thomas kind of had a bounce back after a poor rookie season. You put Evan Neal on that right side, and I think you're really cooking with grease for New York. But yeah, that is our top 5 mock draft. I'm very excited to see how the rest of the draft unfolds. And if you want to see the rest of my mock draft, you can always head over to the xreport.net.